So the next one up, Walmart gains ground on Amazon. Insights from Francis. Anybody know how to say that name properly?
Francois.
Francois Mengret. Sorry, Francois, if I messed that up. But he highlights Walmart's significant 21% growth in 2024, outpacing Amazon's 8.2%, driven by better logistics, Walmart Plus subscriptions, and a growing marketplace. Walmart's extensive store network and services like buy online, pick up in store offer unique advantages, attracting shoppers and third-party sellers with competitive fees and streamlined operations. For Amazon sellers, Walmart provides a strong alternative to diversify sales, though the platform is becoming more competitive due to increased seller participation, especially from Asia. As Mengret notes, 2025 will be a pivotal year for marketplace competition, with both Amazon and Walmart making strategic moves to capture more market share. So definitely happy to see this, that the growth pace of Walmart is outpacing Amazon. One of the key aspects to that is definitely the buy online, pick up in store, especially for groceries. That's an area I think Walmart is going to continue to dominate Amazon in, because it says that there's a Walmart store within 10 miles of 90% of the country.
Are you guys Amex Platinum users?
Yeah.
So I remember when the Amex Platinum promo came out for Walmart Plus, and I was like, isn't the whole point of Platinum that I'm super elite? I don't need Walmart. But I think that Walmart has been doing a really good job. There's actually been significant data showing that they are capturing 6-figure plus income earners in their stores. And, partly because of, promotions like they have with Amex. But then also the GLP-1s are bringing in, the pharmacy are bringing in higher socioeconomic demographics into their stores and purchasing. And I think it's important to talk about, when we're talking about Walmart and these numbers here, they are including those app orders. So some of those are kind of like grocery Instacart. So we want to take that with a grain of salt, but we're seeing more and more clients have success on Walmart. And, the last online purchase that I bought for Walmart, a recent one was we went to the St. Regis in Venice, and the soap we really liked, and I ended up finding it cheaper on Walmart. And so we're finding that there is starting to be more of a place for luxury items. So I am kind of really watching Walmart, especially as they're starting to develop their advertising platform, and WFS is getting a little more mature.
Yeah. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. We really need more competition in this area so that prices can go down a little bit. But I hope it gets to a point, and this is wishful thinking, but I hope it gets to a point where Amazon goes, hey, we've optimized. We're reducing fees for you. Now it's cheaper than ever to sell on Amazon. And by the way, we're going to treat you like a customer too.
If only. If only.
Robin, did I make you throw up in your mouth a little bit there with that comment?
No, I just want to know who your drug dealer is and how I can get some. That's what
sure. Yeah. Today it's caffeine, brought to you by Yeti.
And I know I've seen quite a bit of this on my end as well, right? In the reseller world and within the reseller community. I mean, with all of the mass regatings that we've seen across some bigger brands like Nike, Milwaukee, Oral-B, etc. A lot of people that got stuck with that inventory have taken that inventory and they've gone and listed it on Walmart.
Yes, I was going to bring that up with you, Corey, because I wonder if some of this growth has been a bunch of resellers jump and ship from Amazon because they know they can't sell there anymore, and doing the same thing at Walmart.
Well, I know that for a fact. I mean, you take one look at Amazon Twitter, and 6 months ago, people are talking about their reselling profits and doing online arbitrage and doing wholesale, and there are still people talking about that stuff, myself included. But now you're seeing, like, I'm seeing a lot of people talking about Walmart and posting screenshots of Walmart revenue, right? Which is something that we thought we would never see. And those posts are getting a lot of engagement. Like, there's a lot of people doing this thing. So I agree. I think it's good that Amazon has some level of competition out there. We'll just, we'll see where the next few years go. I think, Robin, your point about the GLP-1s bringing in, I guess, a higher socioeconomic level person. It makes a lot of sense. And I never that's just interesting. I just never would have known that. So that's a cool fact. It makes sense though.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's kind of like, with COVID, a lot of people who never would have used Instacart started using Instacart. And then I think I can tell you for me that, because things have just gotten more expensive and because I got the free Walmart Plus and it includes free delivery, like there are a lot of my groceries that I moved from Instacart to Walmart because I'm lazy and I don't like grocery shopping. So I think that, even our household has been part of that shift, and it hasn't necessarily been driven completely by prices, but it's been more, convenience and, well, I'm already paying for this, I might as well get it because I'm using a benefit from something else. So I think some smart partnerships. I will say that there can be a little bit of an issue for brands that you really want to watch, just, Walmart retail versus Walmart Seller Central, you making sure you're not setting yourself up for an issue with buy box oppression on Amazon with low price. I know that they don't give low price warnings, but, basically those price alerts. So, but for resellers, I know several resellers that are moving to at least get that inventory gone. And so that kind of creates Amazon's flywheel on Walmart, right? Because people are just trying to get their money back. So they're selling it at a lower price. If you think about Amazon's flywheel, lower price means more customers, which means more sellers, which means a better experience. And it kind of goes in a circle. Walmart is basically taking Amazon refugees and creating their own flywheel over there.
Yeah. Well said.
Yeah. I think the other interesting thing from this graph too, so if you look at, I think we can throw out 2020 because that's kind of a funky year with everything going on there. But if you look from 2021 to 2022, Amazon lost about 4.3% of its growth. And then 2022 to 2023, it went down a little less than 2%. And then 23 to 24, another 4+% drop there. So if that continues, and in 2025, their growth is 6 or 5 or 4%, you could potentially see Amazon kind of flatlining here in the next few years.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're looking at the results of Amazon implementing these things that we know are total bullshit. Like Amazon Haul.
Yep.
I think what would also be interesting on this graph would be to compare it to brick and mortar retails. So, we have brands that are in Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, and they're saying that they're seeing declines, or they're seeing, a smaller amount of growth, even on aggressively pushing brands and emerging brands. So I think one thing to consider too is you had if you looked at most brands for COVID, there was this kind of big bump. And then we kind of basically created a linear line now. And people so the percentage of growth is a little skewed because we had this artificial growth that came from the stimulus and people being home and having time to do things like making sourdough and buying supplies and things that they might not normally do. So, I think that a longer data set and comparing it to brick and mortar would be more useful data.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, for sure. Either way, I think it's a positive trajectory for Walmart. So, I guess the question is how many more years until Walmart is about 50% of the sales of Amazon? 5 years, 10 years, somewhere in that time frame.
If ever, too. And I hope that they do get to that. I hope that they do get to that point because, like we're saying, competition is good. And somebody's got to keep Amazon on their toes because the government's not going to do it. It's not, sellers aren't going to do it. Sellers aren't able to do it. So I hope somebody like Walmart comes in and does it.
Me too.
Well, I think that they're smart. They're really driving that sale through the app, right? So if you think of getting people to shop on Walmart.com, it's not getting them to shop on Walmart.com. It's getting them to shop on Walmart here on their phone, right?
Good
because
point.
that's, I recently needed something and it wasn't available. And I added it and said, it's not available, but we can ship it to you for free. And so it was just one button, and so they versus if it wasn't available on Instacart, then I'd have to go to Amazon. So but it's also a really good way for brands to kind of manage inventory out of stocks. If there was to be a supply chain, Walmart might start to have this like reputation of being able to continue to provide inventory where others the inventory is spotty.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Todd, we've got a comment from Salman. He says Amazon disposed 20,000 inventory with LOA. I'm not sure what LOA is.
Letter of authorization.
Letter of authorization. Yeah.
Thank you. And all documents. And now he's got 2,000 units and he's going over to Walmart. So another Amazon refugee over to Walmart.
Yep. Yeah. So Amazon locked down his listing, probably gated the brand that he was selling, stole 20,000 of his inventory, and now he's moving the rest that he has over to Walmart.
Yeah, 10%.
I think you're going to see more of that, not less, as they're responsible for recalls, as their CPSC had another recent crackdown on them. I think that they're going to get more strict on supply chain rather than loosening that up anytime in the near future.
Yeah. And, that's going to happen on Walmart at some point as well, because if Amazon is being held liable to all these things, they're going to be coming after Walmart as well. Walmart's got, I don't know if Walmart has deeper pockets than Amazon or not. Is their market cap bigger or smaller than Amazon in total? I'm not sure.
I think Amazon, actually, no, I think Walmart's biggest. I think Walmart's number one. Or not by market cap, but I know by revenue, I think.
By revenue, yeah, that's what I mean. So Walmart technically is larger overall than Amazon. So if they're going to come after Amazon, they're going to come after Walmart too. So Solomon, I would just be careful of that a little bit. Make sure you do have the letter of authorization, so that's good. But just be careful. Walmart's probably going to do the same thing at some point, but hopefully they'll have better support to look at your letter of authorization and make sure it's legit and allow you to sell.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem with Amazon, right? Is just they're just not treating sellers good at all.
Yep.
Which is a big reason that I am wanting to switch a lot of my purchases over to Walmart rather than Amazon, just to kind of, help Walmart however I can.
Yeah. Yeah. It really truly would be as simple as Amazon going, hey, why don't we help the people that help us? Right?
Yeah.
Novel idea.
Yeah.
Like K-Babies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like K-Babies should have like an executive on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Working with them. I mean, that's a $78 million company. I know it's a drop in the bucket to $487 billion.
Yeah,
but still, I mean, that's a big company. People love their products on Amazon.
Yeah.
Really good reputation. It's just ridiculous that they don't have an executive working with them to get that fixed.
I fully agree. Yeah. Hopefully our network of people that are watching this and get wind of this story can get an executive on for them.
Yes,
we do have power within our community to help each other, and we just need to make sure that the word gets out to the people that can get you the help you need. But we are capable of producing that.
Yep. Yeah, it makes a big difference. It's happened before. Amazon definitely does react to bad press.
Oh yeah.
So the more bad press we can get on that first story, share that thing all over the place.
Yep.
And tag Amazon in it, and maybe you'll see some movement.
That's Amazon doesn't want
to react to.
Yeah, Amazon doesn't want on Fox News. Amazon allows hackers to steal and crash a $78 million brand loved by millions of Americans.
Yep.
Loved by millions of mothers.
Yeah, mothers.
They could spend that kind of whichever way they want.
Trusted by all the babies in America.
Yeah. Amazon destroying the lives of babies.
That's right. Yeah,
that's a headline right there,
and it's true.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Cool. Any other thoughts on Walmart before we move on?
Nope. I support them.
I support it as well. I was just going to say, I just thought that, you may be right that Walmart will never be, 50% of what Amazon is currently, which would be 250 million or so. But I could see Amazon start declining, Walmart continue to rising along with other platforms as well. And that would allow Walmart to potentially rise to 50% of what Amazon comes down to.